Hello, guys. Welcome back to Red Rock Podcast.
Hello, everyone.
Today, we're gonna go into deep details of how to actually get into property. So, my example would be like if someone had like 20, 30,000 pounds saved up, what are the actual steps that they need to do to take to get into property? Like what if they wanna start property developing? What's the first steps that they need to do?
No, in right now actually it's quite easy. So because you just told me the question, how I think, uh, if you got already job, yeah, permanent job, so you got your pay slips and everything, so you can apply for the mortgage, yeah, for example. Ideally, if your job is like working from home, because then you can relocate. Because London is still a bit expensive, yeah, so you need to relocate. There is a cities which is with good potential on it, like Peterborough, Milton Keynes, Northampton, even like Boston, small town, but a lot of factories inside of the town. So that's why lots of immigrants coming to work. So they need a place to stay. And residential properties is quite cheap there right now. If just these like quick numbers, I can tell you, if you got 20, 30K plus you got job, which is making you like £2,000 a month. And of course, you got no kids or nothing. You just want to make new plan of your future. Yeah. Quickly, I can say like this: you could go to that cities. There is right now two-bedroom flats cost up to £100,000. Yeah. So if you invest 10,000, take mortgage for each flat. So 10,000 is 10%. Yeah. So of course, if you're first time buyer or something, because if you do buy to let, it's more than 25%. You need to talk about like right now, you got no property, you're a first time buyer, maybe you and your girlfriend or your wife. So you could relocate to that towns or cities, try to take two properties, two mortgages, like one for you, one for your girlfriend. Uh, so invest £10,000 for deposit, which is 10%. You can say, of course, you need another few K for legal aid, or not aid, solicitor work and everything. Ideally, if you because two-bedroom flat right now costs less than £100,000 in a good condition. Ideally, if you can find with a separate reception, so what you could do, you take two flats. So it's when you got 6 rooms right now, yeah. You got 6 rooms. You can stay in one room, so you got already free accommodation, yeah. And you can rent these 5 rooms. So currently, you can rent rooms in these cities like 550 a month. So what's gonna happen if you just count it? 5 rooms you're renting by 550, so it's coming like more than £2,500. Your mortgage gonna cost you less than 1,000. Yes, so you're already in profit of £1,500. And what is happening? Nearly a year of just doing this job, you will recover all your money what you invested. You understand? Yes. So you invest like 20 something. So in a year, so you will get like £19,000. Yeah. So it's already started. It's beginning. Of course, few conditions need to be. You need to have a good job, good salary, so you will be available to apply for the mortgage. Yeah, and yeah, it's a good opportunity right now outside London. Cities like Chelsea.
Question though.
Yeah.
For example, if you wanted to take the properties, but you wanted to set it up as a company, so you wanted to
Yeah.
buy the properties, for example, in a company's name. How would that work? And how would that work in getting mortgage set up for that company and
So
procedures for it?
I'm not a mortgage broker myself.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I can tell roughly
Yeah.
idea how it's working. Yeah.
Yeah.
Normally, it's called buy to let properties. Buy to let properties you can take only if you got your own already residential one mortgage. So you got your own one mortgage, then second one going to be buy to let, either on your name or on a company. Of course, right now with the taxation, the best way is to buy it on a company because with a new law a few years ago, it happened. If you got buy to let mortgage on your name, you cannot claim mortgage as expense. So when you're receiving like £1,000 profit from a rental property, yeah, you have to pay this 20% tax first of all. So from 1,000, you're paying this £200. But if it's on a company, so you claim mortgage as expense. So you got £1,000, £500 is your expense for the mortgage, yeah. So you minus it, then you profit only £500. Of course, maybe you invest, you bought some washing machine, you change boiler, you can add it up as well. But for example, nothing broken, you did invest, you just spend this £500 for the mortgage, and then all your profit is only £500. So from this £500, you're paying taxes only. So of course, it's more profitable to buy it on a company. But to buy it on a company, you have to have your own. house first of all, residential, where you staying, and then yes, you apply or you open a company, is buying or selling uh, residential or commercial properties. There should be name on it like this, and then yeah, you just if you got
So there's no
rich,
way to set up a property company without you actually owning your own property.
maybe there is a ways, but majority of the banks looking at you because what's happened, you are as a director of the company, you are liable. So if something happening with the company, still somehow they're doing it, you are personally guaranteeing. You are personally guaranteeing the mortgage to be paid.
Yeah, yeah.
So the property which you got already on your name, this kind of guarantee to the bank, you know. So there is most likely there is a way to get without mm, residential mortgage already, like on your name, some property. But I think it's a harder way. You got your own mortgage already, so it's easier. Or at least maybe no mortgage. Maybe you got your parents' house already, and it's mortgage free. Then yes, you can apply for this one. Open up a company. Say, listen, I got my own house. It's mortgage free. But of course, I will advise you to do remortgage. Oh, it's a different story, of course, because if you got mortgage-free properties, then it's different level. You can go to the bank, you can mortgage your house, so you refinance it, getting 80% of cost. You invest that, like everyone's saying, you invest to three different houses slowly, slowly, and then you are bigger landlord. Of course, there is a risk as well because you don't know what's going to happen tomorrow with economy or something. At the moment, it's okay for past 20 years, no, except 2008, yeah, but overall it's still okay. But actually, what right now interest rate is 3%, something like that. Yeah, it's higher than was 5 years ago. Uh, but some of my landlords, they in their mid 60s, you can say, yeah, they remember when interest rate was back to 21%.
That's crazy.
Yes, 80s and 90s,
That's
you know,
crazy.
and they're saying, but of course, price was different. So right now it's 500,000 more, and before it was like 50, 60,000 pounds, you know, so it's different, different. So yes, this is a like simple way. If you don't wanna if you want to be already a landlord, you want to work with your own properties, of course. Then if you take bigger property, can do HMO license. But the best way to generate more money is to do room rent. Of course. That you apply for HMO, so you split house and rooms, or maybe even if you got building skills, you can apply for the license and do either bed seats, which is like shower in each room, then it's gonna cost more.
So, quick question: if you got like a two-bedroom property, for
Yeah.
example, yeah, do you still need to apply for a
No,
HMO
no, no,
for a
no.
two-bedroom property?
No, because
If
one
not,
room you can, in real, officially, one room you can rent anyway, as kind of, forgot the name of it, mm, guest staying or something.
okay,
So yeah, one room you can rent anyway, and even for some amount of money is not taxable as well. So
up to
one room,
£12,000 in there, yeah, or something.
it's a bit
It's
different.
different.
It's a bit different. Yeah, yeah. If you open up a company, yeah, there is a ways, yeah. But yeah, with this one, with £20,000, the best way, if you not hold it in London, not tied up in London, just move to another cities. It's good potential now in other cities because they're growing, they're booming, you can say. Lots of factories being opened there, and still life is cheaper there compared to London. London is so much
What if
expensive.
you have 20,000 or £30,000,
Yeah.
yeah, but the banks are not giving you no mortgage? Or no, they're not giving you no credit. What's your
Then it's a
options from
harder.
there?
Then it's a
What's
harder.
your options from there?
No, then like we spoke last time, you need to open up your agency
And you just need
and you
to
start
grind.
working. No, you need to earn a bit more
Mm,
to save up more, and then you can play with auction
mm,
because even auction right now is very good. Auction, of course, problem is you buying with the cash. No, you can get a bridging loan as well. It's a quick loan. You can stay up to like 80%, something like that. But a bit the risk. I'll tell right now what the main risk was there. But right now, currently in the property auctions, you can buy even property in London with like 40 to 50% discount because you're paying cash. And maybe actually this is a real price for the property because if you're paying cash, it should be going down to 50%, you know. And bridge and loan, yeah, they were funding before. Actually, till now they're funding it. But the risk is like this. Look, in auction, once you win a lot, you need to pay deposit towards, yeah. to secure it. Yeah. So all auction is different process. But like £6,000, 10,000, 5%, 10%, depends on the auction. Yeah.
what the auction.
Auction room.
Yeah.
And then you got some time, maybe like 2 weeks or 1 month.
To sort out the rest of the finance.
Yes. So what's happening? You paid this amount of money non-refundable to the auction house, so they put it on your name already, and they gave you time, 1 month, for example. In 1 month's time, you need to arrange other fund. So you taking the paperwork, going to the bridge and loan company, saying, "Listen, guys, I want this lot. I want to take it. I've got only 10% for it. Yeah, so I need another 70."
Quick question: Who
Yeah.
gives these bridges loans? Like normal banks?
No, no, no. It's, you can say it's not really, no. It's, they're calling it private banks. Yeah, private banks. There is like rich families who's doing it, some funds, called bridge and loan company. Yeah, so they can fund you as well for these things. They're a bit higher percent. At least they're charging you 1% a month. This is an issue. So if normal mortgage costs you like 3-4% a year, this is coming at least 12% a year. So 3 times more. But it's a quicker process because mortgage normal might take up to 6 months to get it. This one normally you can take it in 1 month. It's true. But higher interest rate. Normally with a bridging loan, you buying it, you fix. Once you bought it, you fix it, then you refinance it through the normal bank, and then you pay back money to bridging loan, and you're paying as well after that 3-4% interest rate. Yeah. But the big trick and issue right now, actually, was always maybe, uh, you pay the deposit for the property, you sending all the paperwork to the bridging loan company, they're doing valuation. Either they sending physically agent to check the house, maybe online they do some checks, and they're finding some loopholes, some issues with the house, cracked walls, bad areas, so very unsecure for them to give you money, to loan money for that property. And they say, no, unfortunately, we can't give you loan. So what's happening? You're losing the deposit because the deposit is not refundable. So this is a big risk. And that's why now actually it's a lot of cases happening like this when bridge and loan canceling, giving you funding to buy the house. Uh, that's why in auction you can buy very cheap. Some good areas you can buy very good buildings. 50% discount. So and if banks not giving you, then yeah, you just need to work harder.
Give me three top areas in UK to invest in properties right now.
It all depends of your funds, and
No,
so of
like
course
I said, we're
top
30%, we're 30,000 pounds.
50,000 of course. Okay,
Give me three
if you said
properties.
top right now, top, I'm not talking about £30,000. Yeah, the central London, Mayfair area or something is very good. Why? Because new buildings and actually all these expensive luxury apartments prices fall down up to sometimes nearly 60%. So they will cost like 3 million. Now they cost 1.5 million. So it's a good fall down, uh, good decrease in price. But with 20-30,000 pound, it's still cash. You still can buy even something by cash. Yeah, 20-30,000 pound. But it's very depreciated areas. The bad areas like Grimsby, uh, then Lincolnshire. There is a few areas.
What about Sunderland? I heard
Sunderland, yeah, even Blackpool.
Okay,
Blackpool as well. It's further down, like 4 hours drive from London. Yeah, but I don't know. I think it's a bit risky right now. For future, maybe it's good because for if you buy a property for £20,000, like 2-3 bedroom house, you can buy in Sunderland. Yeah, Grimsby, Sunderland, 2-3 bedroom house you can buy over there. Because to rent it is going to be hard right now. That's what I think. Maybe it's possible, but even rent there maybe £300 a month. Uh, Looking for the future, maybe it's good investment because look, even if you will have land, you can't build a house for £20,000. You understand? But over there, for £20,000, you buy a house. You got bricks, you got doors, windows, everything is there for £20,000. It's nothing in real. For future, yeah, maybe you're thinking after 5-10 years going up in value.
But as an investment right now, it's
I
not
think it's a bit risky unless you are from the area. Maybe you know people there. Maybe no. Why might be good? Because I was thinking as well. We've got a lot of people who, how to say, don't have houses in London. Yeah, so they're looking for the social housing. There's that. Like only Newham area is 40,000 in a waiting list,
Yeah,
waiting for accommodating them. I was always thinking, why government not pushing these people outside?
they are.
Not really.
They
No.
are.
Look,
They are. They are.
houses cost 20,000 pounds in this Sunderland, yeah. So if you could push people who need accommodation over there, these areas, yeah. First of all, you will spend less money. Then you will bring, you can say, fresh blood to that area. So these people will start, even if they're getting benefit, they will start spending that benefit inside that area.
But
They'll go to
obviously,
local shop.
how I understand it works. They do a lot of the time. They do
Yeah.
offer places outside London, but
Mm.
of course, at the end of the day, it comes down to the person that's
No, but
getting.
it shouldn't really offer. It should be like one of, you need somewhere to stay.
Uh,
This is the house. Come on.
I understand where you're
No, you
coming
say
from.
no. I want to stay in central London. Yeah, or like next to the very, very good area. Come on, it's not working like this.
I understand where you're coming from.
Mhm. You should
But
be appreciated completely.
the way it works is different, and
No,
they offer you something,
yeah.
and you have a decision whether you choose to accept it or you choose to refuse it.
No, it shouldn't be like this. Because if you are a homeless person, you need to stay
You're
somewhere.
desperate, and
You need to be happy and thankful for anything because there is a warm house, there's a couple of rooms, you got roof under your head. Doesn't matter. It's still in UK. They're not sending you abroad, isn't it? Still in UK. There is a schools, there is hospitals. It's same, still UK. Police working the same. Everything is the same. And if people being offered and then they say no, 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 I'm not happy with that. So that, I think they need to sign something saying, okay, we're not helping you anymore. If you're not happy, go work and rent. It's simple. That's what it should be.
it does make sense. It does
Yeah.
make sense. I'm not
And
gonna lie.
then this housing problem should be solved, I think, in a year period. And also, it's a very good benefit for these areas, because just simply, even if these people still not going to work back over there, first of all, they might work, yeah? So it's extra labors in that area. They can do cleaning streets, they can work in building sites, in the shops, anywhere they can work, they can generate profit towards that concept or area. Or even if they're not going to work for some reason, they will get benefit. That benefit they will use in the same area. They go to local coffee shops, they'll go to shops, spend money, and still that area will grow, they will generate money, yeah, and will develop slowly, slowly.
You're right.
But everyone concentrating in the big cities, and that's why we got this housing problem. You can say that was my opinion. And if you've been offered once, you're declining it. Come on, that's it. So it's not communist country, isn't it? It's capitalist
Of
country.
course, of course.
Why should I and you work, pay taxes, and someone not work? Anyways, this is like long story. I think every second person speak about that. This is a big problem here
No,
right
of
now.
course, people are not happy about that
Yeah.
situation. It does make a lot of people upset because
Come on, it's not right. But this, I think, is a good version how to improve economy and how to solve the situation with social housing. Very good. Because if you drive yourself to that areas, like which we told right now, Sunderland, you'll see streets, empty streets. Like one house occupied, 10 houses, covered windows and everything. So they're empty. There's no people living there.
yeah, but the problem is over there. There's not a lot of industry. There's not a lot of ways to make money. There's a lot of unemployment, so that's why those areas get left behind.
Yeah, maybe.
That's why people don't really want to go there
Mm.
because they don't see opportunities.
Okay, how many people who get this social housing here are really working? They're not really working. They're still sitting home. Are they gonna sit home here, not doing anything and spending benefit money, or they're gonna sit back there? It's not really big difference. That's what I think.
It makes sense. It makes sense. But like I said to you, it's just how the world has gone in. Everyone wants to live in big cities now. From the industrial revolution,
Yeah.
where everyone was living in little villages.
No, I'm not talking about little villages. Well, Blackpool is little village. It's not a little village. It's a big city.
It's not a city. I don't. Does Blackpool even count as a city?
Yeah, yeah.
Does it count as a
Yeah,
city?
even how many people do
I'm
Blackpool?
not.
Let me check.
Because to be a city, I swear it's not about how many people live. I
Yeah,
think to be a city, you have to have a cathedral or something like that. I think that's like one of the requirements to be a city is you need to have a cathedral in your city.
Black.
Every other thing is either a town or a village.
Yeah, I know what.
So
No,
Blackpool town, I think.
Blackpool. It's a town. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a town.
Uh,
Cities
village.
cities wise in the UK, I think there's only like a few that
Mm.
large cities. Manchester, Birmingham, obviously London,
It was a big town. I can there is town hall.
Newcastle.
Let me see what the population. Population 140,000 right now.
No,
Yeah.
it's a big town. But
Yeah.
if you actually think about it like
Mm.
that, London has got, I don't know, about 20, 30 councils, and
Mhm.
each council's probably got like 500,000 people living in each
No, but it's
council.
capital, isn't it? So of course, it's we're not talking about. There is accommodation where people can stay. There is a hospital, isn't it?
Mhm.
There is schools, nurseries, everything is there, and there is a lot of cheap, free houses, empty houses. So people can be moved there.
Oh, no, it makes sense. It makes sense. Anyway, we've gone off the topic a little bit. Let's get back into property investment and that. Yeah,
So
so
yeah, right now, yeah, if you can afford to get mortgage, this could be good idea, good investment. Another one, like we spoke before, you can set up agency if you got skills, got motivation. You can start there because it's still less competition in other cities compared to London. I
uh,
know London is more properties, more tenants, and everything, but still cities like Oxford or something, whereas universities, there is still tenants, you can say,
yeah.
because students they need accommodation.
So you've obviously done your bits and pieces in property investment and that.
Yeah,
Give us your first story of you investing into properties. Give us.
the first one, oh, first what was happening? It's very exciting moment actually.
Mhm.
When you like decided,
Of
okay, I'll buy something, yeah.
course.
So then you make decision, I do gonna buy from auction, buy straight from like Zoopla or something, or you just start thinking, or you take a mortgage.
Mm,
The first one was exciting, and actually I had a lot of, you can say, struggles there.
mm.
Okay, to buy it first, it's okay, yes. So you buy it, you just wait. How long it took? Maybe 3 months, all the paperwork to be sorted.
Did you buy your first property cash or
Yeah,
did you?
cash. Yeah. Uh, so still, even with the cash, you're waiting like 3 months to arrange all the paperwork.
So it took 3 months from the time
Legal time, legal work,
you
yeah.
made the offer for
Offer,
the
yeah, and
property, and it
then
took 3 months for it
three
actually
months.
to go through and you to own the property.
Yeah, to get the key.
Mm.
Yeah, it took three
So
months.
in
But
that
still, it's quick.
that quick, yeah.
Yeah.
But in that 3 months, you're kind of taking losses, no? You're making.
No, no, no. You're not taking any losses
Yeah.
because you're not paying anything at the moment. Yeah. Just waiting. Because what's happened? My solicitor ordering searches, searches taking 3 to 5 weeks to come. Then, if my solicitor or myself got the questions regarding that property, we're sending them. Normally, solicitor delaying it. It's true because solicitor received the email, then they're coming back to landlord asking a few questions, sending it back to my solicitor asking me the questions, I'm happy or not. Then the seller solicitor doing checks on me, all the where the money coming from, money laundering scheme. Uh, from my side, the same. My solicitor checking like should be no any issues with the property. Then okay, we're going ahead, paying stamp duty, going to the owner or agency, having a key. And then yeah, this is another thing because I started not in London as well. I started from in another city, so I didn't know anyone over there. So I had to build my connections. Okay. So from painters, electricians, boiler fitters, window fitters. Actually, now yeah, now after this, so some amount of years gone, so I got like 15 phone numbers of different workers from skip hires company, man and van delivery, where to buy washing like all the white goods, painters, plumbers, roofers, window fitters. So yeah, now I'm like
Took a while to build that network.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So now it's quite easy. Because yeah, if I'm buying a house, I know what's the issue, so I know the people know me as well. So it's not like before I had to go there because people don't know me. I need to explain them. Now everything by phone. I even don't need to go out from London.
Okay,
I can send a key by post
yeah. Okay.
to my plumber or something. If just in the first stage when I bought the property, so no one's staying there at the moment. Yeah. So I got the key, give it to my painter or my builders who live in the same town. I say, okay, guys, I need to do everything by phone.
Mm.
So like if before I had to go every week to the town, yeah, to the city. Now I'm just coming once maybe or 2 times after like first time when I view the
Once a
property.
month.
No, once a month, once a year.
Once
Now I don't need even to
Mm.
go because like first time I'm going to view the property. In this, then after offer, I'm receiving the key. The same day, maybe I call my builders from the who the same time. I passing them the key. Say, guys, okay, I need to do retiling here, new kitchen to be fitted. Is it so? How much it's gonna cost? So we arrange the price. Key is with them. Then they do fixing or refurbishing, sending me photos, making video, sending me by WhatsApp. I'm happy. Make a bank transfer for the finished job. Then they're giving the key, either posting it to me or they're giving to my new friends in the town who will help me to rent it.
Mm.
And that's it. So I'm not coming. Before it was struggling. Now it's easier. But first house was very hard because you don't know anyone. You don't know the law, not law, house council working, was the
The
neighbors,
procedures.
all the procedures. But slowly, yeah, it took a few years for me. But then I got a lot of connections.
Mm.
And that's why you need to choose one town where you will start your business.
Mm.
And it will take maybe a year for you or two, but you will know everyone. You will be like, it's like your own town.
Mm.
And yeah, but and yeah, another thing, one time when I bought property, I bought a house in auction. House in auction sometimes is a big thing because uh, it's like a cat in the bag. You don't know what you're buying.
Mm.
So in the picture or like when you do quick viewing for
It
5 minutes, it looks
everything looks
okay.
good. Yeah.
But then you decide to do some developing there.
Mm.
Either like from this 3 bedroom house, I decided to make
Open plan
five.
kind of
No, 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 5 studio flats. Yeah.
thing. Okay.
So we had to remove everything from there. And when we start opening, with so much issues. So after when we opened everything, all the walls and everything, so I had to do new electrical wires fully. I had to change all the piping system.
Mm.
I had to put new, uh, not only piping, this new boiler
Mm.
with all heating system.
Mm.
Then we discovered we got roof issue is leaking, so half roof had to be changed. Then all the gutters was changed.
Mm.
Uh, so it was actually, yeah, spent a lot of money for this house. That's what sometimes auction is a big thing.
Mm.
So you buy it and you finding issue by issue, another issue.
But you still ended up making profit on
Yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah. No, uh, exactly for this house, I had to wait 4 years. So in meantime, it was renting as well. So I was getting some income. I've waited 4 years, gone up in value because I done refurbishment, I done some development there, and then I sold it. So yeah, I done like I say double the profit of this minus taxation and everything. So yeah, but this is a bit risk, but it still is good risk, it's good experience. What I can tell you. So now I can speak about that. Yeah, but it's
So did you
exciting.
manage to do what you planned to do, or you
No,
changed
no,
your
no.
plans? You turned it
In
into.
real, in reality, what was happening? I didn't want to sell it first. I thought I will do quick this refurbishment there, rent it, and I'll start generate the profit. But because I had to invest, I counted initially some amount of money which I will invest in refurbishment, but it ended up triple the time what I actually planned. It was not really worth it to because what I'm planning, normally my plan is to get 10 to 12% a year
Yo.
yield profit. Yeah, this initially was like this 10%. But after all my investment, I was getting like 4% a year. It was not really worth it. So then my friend actually he offered me, come on, you got a nice house, sell it. I said, like, come on, I'm not gonna recover my money. So okay, let me call valuator or something like that. Yeah. So and it was nearly nearly 3 times more what
We
I
we
actually
invest.
invested and
Wow.
everything.
Very
Yeah,
good.
oh, sell it, sell it, sell it.
It makes
And I was
sense.
lucky. Yeah, in the first day of viewing, when people came, first people came like 10 people.
Mm.
It was a funny thing. I'm not gonna tell numbers anyway, but how was it? For example, it was £100. Yeah,
Mm.
we put for sale £100. So 10 people came to view the house. In the first day, £100 was offered. Then one guy offered 110 straight away.
Mm.
So then that my friend he starts sending email. We've been offered for the house £110. Yeah. Another guy said I will offer 115.
Mm.
So,
So now you
and from
started
hundred,
bidding what?
yes, seriously. And then at the end it was three left.
Yeah.
And it came from like £100 to 150,
Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I said, "Hey, okay, who gave most? Yeah,
Against the purpose.
yeah. But the funny, yeah, the guy, yeah, then and end of the day he paid. Everything was sorted. But he gave most offer, it's true. But it was hard for him to pay the money for me. I don't know what happened with him. He had the money, but he was like delaying the buying process for nearly 6 months. It was cash buy as well. Right, I was thinking quick process, like up to 3 months. It was 6 months because he was answering emails for like 1 month, one email. Yeah. Then I text him, come on, now you don't want to buy it? If you don't want to buy it, come on, let's cancel it. I will start looking for new
But in that
buyers.
process there, what, did he give you a deposit already?
No, no, there is no deposit, nothing involved.
So in that whole process there, you could have taken 6 months of basically loss.
Yeah, he can say like,
You-
and yeah, I had to empty the property as well
Yeah, that's what I'm
because it was
saying.
for sale. I had to
Yeah,
empty the
yeah,
property.
that's what I'm saying. So if you
I had to
didn't
pay
buy that
council tax.
property, if you didn't buy that property, you would have
Yeah,
been
lose money.
you would have ended up losing like 6,000,
This is
five
actually
thousand.
another tip. So no deposit involved normally, you know. And if at the end of the process or after a couple of months someone change mind, maybe I can change mind. I don't want to buy it or I don't want to sell it. So that's it. You just lose money.
Everyone just loses
Yeah,
money.
money and time. So uh, this is like this. Auction is good, but there is a big trick. So sometimes you might be in lose. Uh, I, it's okay.
So give us your little secrets that guarantee that you won't buy a dodgy property in auction, for example.
Oh, you need to first of all choose the area. You
Hmm.
need to do a bit research. Can you rent it? What you want to do? Because there is actually a lot of ways. You can buy cheap property in auction, and if you are a builder yourself, you save money. You can renovate the house. You can quickly put it on sale. Maybe whole process will take you from 6 to 12 months, but then you quickly gaining the money. Yeah, it's actually a lot of people doing like this. You buy an auction with a 50%, 40% discount. If you got building skills, you just spend investing in materials, quickly renovate it, maybe add some extra rooms or loft conversion or something, so it can add up in value. Normally, people say better if you mortgage it after that, refinance. Yeah. Uh,
Because that way you still keep the
you still
property,
keep the
but
property, yeah, and
you
you
get
get the
the
money.
money.
But sometimes you cannot do it because sometimes banks don't want to mortgage it. You know, there is some issue, tricks, and bank check it. No, we can mortgage it. Then yeah, you sell it.
So, like if you're buying a property that's, for example, leasehold, and banks don't really like to give mortgages on leaseholds.
No, it's okay as long as it's more than, because mostly leaseholds is for the flats, and if it's 80-year plus, you still got lease, so banks are giving you mortgage for it.
But what
But
if
if
it's
it's
not?
less than 60, yeah, it have to be
So
cash.
there's no way of refinancing the property. Let's say you've bought a property,
Yeah,
65-year lease,
yeah.
and then
No, there is a way. Look,
you've done it, you fixed it up,
yeah.
you rent it out,
Mm,
yeah.
mm.
But you want to refinance, you want to get some money out of that property. Maybe you've got another opportunity to go and invest
No,
in
you
another
can.
property.
Can look,
How would you be able to get money out of that property without selling it?
look. Right now, if it's lease with like less than 60 years, you can buy it very good price, very cheap, coming up to 50% discount. Yeah. So of course you renovate it. In the meantime, best way to extend your lease. You're paying from 10 to 30,000 pounds, depends on the area, maybe more, but that's what I had, 10 to 30,000 pounds. You extend lease for another 50 or 100 years because you got rights to do it. Yeah. You extend the lease, then you go into the bank saying, listen, guys, now it's not 60, it's 110 years. I want to refinance it. Yeah, they can refinance it. But this process, yeah, maybe will take total year time. But then, yeah, it's extending lease and you can refinance it. So there is a way. So still okay. Especially like some properties, which is less than 60 years, 40 years lease left. You can buy it very cheap. I don't know why people not extending the lease. Maybe it's simple people sometimes don't have this amount of money or time to extend the lease. They just want to quick sell it. That's why if you check Zoopla, there's a lot of like good prices, and you check it, it's showing cash buying only, cash buyers only, with a very good price. With a very good price. So
Most of these properties are low years and lease.
yeah, yeah, yeah. No, some cheap property, if you can check it on Zoopla, you see, oh, very nice price. What's going on? Why is like this? It's retirement property. It's the first thing. Yes, so you cannot buy it. Retirement property only. Second one is shareholder only. You buy 25% or 50% of the flat.
So how does that work? So you buy a property and you owe
Yeah.
25% of it, but other people can still live in that property, and
No, no, no,
I
no,
don't
no, no, no,
understand
no.
how that works.
Whole property is not belongs to you, but you occupy whole property. Yeah. And you got 25% share on it. Yeah. So you bought it or you took mortgage for 25% share on it. Another 75% normally belong to the company or the landlord. And what's happened? You have to pay rent on 75%. I never understand who's taking it serious. I still, it's not coming to my head how people can be tricked like this. So you calling yourself you are a landlord of 25% of the property, yeah? But you got another landlord whom you're paying 75% rent, and you liable for everything.
Sounds like a scam to me.
Proper scam, proper scam. And actually, all majority of brand new flats is like this.
Yeah.
It's only shared,
Shared-
all
shared-
shared ownership, shared ownership. Because they're very expensive. They're like 2 bedroom for 600,000 pounds.
Mm.
So you buying 25% share, yeah, for like 200,000
Mm.
or like 125,000 pounds, 150,000.
Mm.
So you pay, you landlord by actually 75%, you have to pay rent. And if it's rent £1,000, so you just saving only this £250, 750 you still have to pay towards your mortgage. Come on, I don't understand why the people doing this. Of course, a bit cheaper than normal rent. What's happening? Yes, so this company landlords are not charging you normal market rate, a bit cheap, but still, it's not your
Right,
property.
yeah.
It's not
Don't
your
make
property.
sense. It's so much better to just buy your own property 100% and
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
pay mortgage. It works out cheaper and you own the whole thing
Of
at the
course,
end.
of course, of course. No, because especially in London right now, properties are very expensive.
Mm.
People can't really afford even with their wages because you know how it's counted. 4.5 your wages, yeah.
Yeah.
So if you earning 50,000 a year, so the timing to 4.5,
Yeah.
so this is amount you can afford to buy, and like 200,000 pounds, for example, yeah. And what can you buy for 200,000 pounds, London?
London,
It's
a
nothing. That's
studio, a
only share,
studio flat,
share, share,
a
share property.
studio. Now
Yeah,
you might be able to find a little studio flat,
or maybe
but
studio.
like you said, one of your colleagues was actually showing me some properties in London and like Woolwich area, like the same type of thing, short leases and that cash
Yeah,
price. And you could
cat.
buy it for like 110, 120.
Yeah, still, yeah,
It's
there is
not
a.
it's not like
Mm.
if you're actually out there looking for the right things and you're willing to, I don't know, maybe
It's a
live.
lot of offers right now. Currently, it's a lot of offers, especially even not too far from London, like Grace area,
Mm.
Grace, Dartford. You can find very good prices.
Yeah.
Gravesend, Chelmsford, mm, then Harlow. So very good prices you can find. Very cheap,
You're
very
saying
good.
the property market is on a little simmer right now. So
A bit going down.
yeah.
Property price going down. Yeah, that's what we noticed.
So what's what's
Uh,
what's your outlook for 2026 then? Obviously 2025 is about to end in a couple of weeks.
yeah,
What's
I
your outlook? What's your prediction for the
I
property
think
market?
we're a bit in a shaky situation right now because with the rental market is not so good this year.
Mm.
We got 50% less worker immigrants came this year
Mm.
compared to last year. I think it was like 1 million workers came last year, and this year is only half a million. So these workers they're actually working, bringing tax money.
Yeah, yeah,
They're renting properties as well. So right now, too much offers on property price, property to rent. Yeah, very lot of offers. Especially London is struggling because a lot of people deciding to move to another towns and
yeah,
cities.
yeah.
Manchester, Birmingham, Liverpool,
Yeah.
Milton Keynes, because accommodation is cheaper
Mm.
over there, and actually you're getting the same wages. So you can go to Birmingham is a bit expensive right now, but like Peterborough, you
Mm.
can go work, especially if you got good skills. If you're a builder, you can find good job over there.
Even Peterborough, if you actually on a traveling by train and that,
Yeah,
it's not far at
it's not
all.
far. It's not far.
From Peterborough to London by train is 45 minutes.
But even like best example, I tell you, Ipswich. Ipswich by train is like 1 hour, I think something by train to Stratford. Yeah, but accommodation you can like house you can buy there for like 120,000 pounds. Good house.
Mm.
Come on, if you're gonna work 1 hour, I'm traveling sometimes 1.5 hour. I live in London.
Mm.
From one side to another side, it takes me 1.5 hour to go. And this is by train if you work somewhere. So, what's the point to stay in London? It's too busy town, city. Yeah, Ipswich is good
Lots of
area.
crime.
Oh yeah, crime. Crime I think is everywhere right now. Nah? All the big town, big cities,
Mm.
crime is
Obviously,
too high.
London's just the capital, so all the spotlight.
Yeah.
There's not any.
Like I read yesterday this UK crime news. Yeah, this website. I was shocked how one family was bringing distributing cocaine to UK. You can read it online as well.
Mm.
So this came. It was working like this. Someone in Colombia,
Mm.
Bogota,
Mm.
Was corruption scheme. They
Mm.
were putting suitcases with this powder, yeah, like 6 suitcases inside the plane. And the family from UK, they were traveling, I think, from Manchester to like any European country for holiday. It's a mother and 5 kids, I think. So they were traveling for holiday, but without suitcases. Then they were coming back to Manchester airport in the same time when Bogota airplane was coming to Manchester.
Mhm.
So it was just suitcases on the belt, yeah.
Mhm.
So this family were coming out without suitcases, checking passport control, and that's it. Going to the belt where the Bogota
And
came,
picking up the
picking up the suitcases
yeah.
and going outside. 120 kilo. They were arrested, of course, but this arrested only one time. How many times they done it?
Yeah, of course, of course, of
120
course,
kilo in like
of course.
half an hour.
But I need to read into this story. What was
Mm,
the family's name?
I don't know. It's UK crime news, something like
UK
that.
Crime News. Yeah, I'll check it out, man, because
Yeah,
I do want to know. Because obviously, if they had like a big operation on
yeah,
them
yeah,
and
yeah.
that, they're gonna send like proceeds of crime. They're gonna say like, you lot have done this many
No,
times. You
what?
owe us this much. You made this much. They can say that type of
No,
stuff.
how was it? How they were cashed? Because I think it was like big operation what they were doing. I mean, these people what they were doing. Most likely, someone was checking as a police checking today or not. You know,
Mm,
sometimes in the airport when you're coming, police do raids as they
mm,
checking your
mm,
suitcases. Maybe someone before was coming and check. Oh, today no raids. Come on,
mm,
pick up suits and you can go now.
mm.
But especially this case, police in Bogota they found it.
Okay,
They found this powder inside the
okay,
suitcases, and they said it to their colleagues in UK. Say,
okay.
listen, this is like, for example, 6 orange
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
suitcases full of powder. Check who wanna take because they didn't know who will take it.
It's
And then
crazy.
they realized people from another plane, I think they came from France or something, and 5 kids. It was mother and 5 kids.
You would never suspect.
Never suspect. So
You
they
never
picked
suspect.
them up, and then yeah,
Yeah,
police stopped.
it's crazy, man.
So
Crazy.
yeah, was that what we're talking about
But
the crime?
that's more high level crime. That's not the kind of crime that like we get to see on the streets. We're talking about more like phone snatchers and stuff like
Okay,
that.
no, no, but this all
That's the
connected.
kind of crime that's
This
especially in London is very, 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 very.
this all connected because this 120 kilos could be split it in small grams, yeah,
Of course, of
and
course,
give it to all these
of course, of course, of course,
gangsters, you can
of
say.
course,
And for these grams, you have blood shaded on the streets, isn't it?
of course, of course.
Or someone takes a dose and do some stupid stuff, drug driving or something, you know. So yeah, it's big issue. It's a big issue.
All right, Tom. Well, let's just get back to last little bit of property advice that you got for us.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, you've given us your little insights on how to get into property
Yeah.
and how, if you had like £30,000, how would you be able to maybe start getting into property development and making money out of it. What I wanna know, yeah, is once you actually do get your first one or two properties,
Mm-hmm.
how does it feel?
Actually, every property you feel excited. Every property is like again same feelings. It's a lot of adrenalines. You feel some achievement, and actually, you know, when you're coming to the property which is your own, especially if it's bought without mortgage, you got some good feelings inside. You know,
Of
yeah,
course.
yeah, yeah, I achieved something. It's my one. You can touch the walls. Oh, it's mine. You know, every brick is mine.
Of
Every
course,
brick
of
is
course.
mine. Um, and no, then of course there is issues because I'm renting it. Luckily, with my tenants is okay. Uh, but you need to fix the house
Mm,
all the time. You know, sometimes this issue, that issue.
mm.
So yeah, you are landlord, you are renting it to the people. You've done a good refurbishment.
Quick question.
Uh,
Are you managing your own properties or someone
no,
managing
no,
the
no.
properties for you?
In London, I'm managing myself.
Yeah.
Outside London is someone managing myself because I can't go all the time over there.
Mm.
You know.
So you've got a lettings
No, I
agency
found one letting agency.
in that town,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
they basically
yeah,
control
yeah,
your
yeah, yeah. So
properties.
we are good friends with them. So yeah, they look after the properties. So I'm happy with them. So it's better. It's easier to do like this. Why? Of course, it's they getting profit out of it. Well, no, they got management fees, same as me. I'm getting here, uh, but at least they're giving me good service, you know, and everyone need to make money. Of
Of
course, there
course.
is some greedy landlords who I know. Uh, they don't like to lose even £1.
Mm,
They go and rent it through open rent by themselves. traveling 2 3 hours. But even if you count petrol cost, so it's not really worth it.
Mm.
Not really worth it.
No, true, true, true.
Yeah. So I'm advising everyone, if you got skills and motivation, if you want to do like this, yeah, why not?
Mm.
But actually, like I told last time, it's not for everyone. Maybe someone got very good skills in trading, isn't it? You can do million. You can be a millionaire with a cryptocurrency trader because you got a luck.
Mm.
Or one of my friends, we're gonna call him maybe next month. He do this printing company.
Mm.
They do this tissue printing, leaflets, and everything.
Of
So he's
course,
success in this. He
you can
like
make
it.
money in anything.
Yeah, he's okay. There is another.
The way I see it, yeah, you
Mm,
should follow what your passion.
yeah.
So if you're excited about something,
Mm,
you should follow that because that's something that you're gonna wake up in the morning and be like, yeah, yeah, I'm excited to go and do this.
yeah.
Yeah. So that's my thing.
No, everyone different. I know another guy who got big agency as well, a successful business, but he's from, I think he's from Pakistan, but he's not investing anything here. He's investing it back in Pakistan. He's generating money here, and he's building block of flats in Pakistan.
Mm.
So he's buying land, making money here, start investing over there. So everyone is different, you know. So, but he
But it's
don't have any
probably
property here.
but it's probably a lot more upside to investing over there for him.
Um, I don't know, maybe because he got relatives there or something, you know, or maybe in the future he want to go back.
Mm.
So I didn't really ask him. But yes, a lot of people doing like this. So, uh, before we spoke as well, actually, I forgot. If you can generate more if you do rooms with a HMO or something.
Mm.
But if you got time and if you're gonna buy the house or flat in a better location, close to university or some good town center, you can do Airbnb,
Mm.
booking.com, you even double your profit.
Mm.
So, and then you can have your 10 to 20%
But
yield.
with Airbnb, you have to be a lot more hands-on.
Yeah, yeah, that's why I said still have to go and live in that city. You know, with 20, 30,000. I mean, if you want to start something, why not? Because you can start in Oxford. Oxford may be more prices to buy property.
Mm.
But still, Airbnb is always needed. People go and like to travel.
Of course. And
So
Oxford is a proper historic town,
yeah,
so
yeah, yeah.
tourists love that type of stuff.
Not only this, look, some even if you rent whole flat, yeah, sometimes people moving out, yeah, and you got the gap, couple of weeks before you find new people. So in this gap, you put it on Airbnb
Mm.
or Booking.com. So you're saving money as well. So you found a tenant and saying, okay, I'm gonna move in after 2 weeks. So you know you got 2 weeks. So for these 2 weeks, offer it in the Airbnb or Booking.com. Then you're not losing a pound,
Mm. Makes sense.
isn't it?
Makes sense.
So yeah, you can generate money from here and there.
Makes sense, Tom. All right, Tom. Well, you provided us some interesting little knowledge into property
I
game.
tried. I'm not gonna say like I'm something special. I think a lot of people know that.
But
So
you're successful in what you do, so
yeah, yeah, we're doing.
so
Doing.
that's the main thing. And people want to hear from successful people their insights and that.
Yeah, guys, like last time I said, if you got your stories to say or you got some questions to ask, write an
Message
email,
us,
message us.
message us.
I think he will put email or something,
Yeah,
and we can invite you. We can talk about your business as well. It doesn't really need to be a property business, any business. Just come and speak to us, and
that's
we'll
it,
put it
guys.
online.
That's it, guys. All right, it's been a pleasure. And until next time.
Yeah, till next time.